On September 21, 2022, a Chamblee police officer witnessed a Dodge Charger and a Chevrolet Tahoe make an illegal left turn at a red traffic light.
I got him turn his flashers on. Looks like we're gonna turn them down there. Just stop. I've got a second vehicle that's going to be a Tahoe. Looks like they're traveling in pairs. The vehicle's got a test drive tag on it. They're backing up into a parking spot. I'm going to hold like in a second unit.
Promptly pulling over both vehicles, the officer began his investigation. The driver of the Charger immediately complied with the officer's request to stop. However, the driver of the Tahoe parked the vehicle in a handicapped spot and exited the car before the assisting officer arrived, raising suspicion.
71 Rio, be advised that Tahoe is now leaving the scene. It's driving through the back lot, heading out back toward Peachtree Road.
Upon questioning, the Charger's driver claimed that they had just purchased the Tahoe from a dealership and had all the necessary paperwork inside the vehicle.
Disregard that traffic. He's now backing up into a parking spot and coming back in my direction. How's it going, man? Who's this traveling with you? Who's that? Go ahead and get that Tahoe right there that's backing up, if you would. Go ahead and shut your car off, man. I appreciate you. Go ahead and step out for me real quick. Hey, he's coming out that driver's side. You have any weapons on you, boss man? You have any weapons on you? Hey, did you hear my question? No. No weapons? Okay. All right. Do you know why I stopped you?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, what's the deal with that? He went around, went past on the left, ran that red light, and then you went right behind him. So y'all traveling together?
I was just following him.
Okay, where y'all heading to?
We just left the dealership.
The dealership?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that, you buy that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brand new car. Just got out of the lot.
Just got out of the lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why you see his paper tag on it.
Okay. I couldn't see the tag. It looked like to me it said just test drive.
Test drive, yeah.
Okay, so y'all are just driving it, or
no,
did you
actually? Just got it. He got
just
paperwork in the car.
Okay.
Got
okay.
paperwork in the car.
All right, man. Let's just your phone. Pat you down for weapons real quick, okay? Okay. All right. Hang out with Officer Calvin for just a second, okay?
All right.
Is that like Randy?
Raymond.
Oh. Sir, my supervisor needs your ID and whoever's registered to this car.
No, sir. I got my information. I just got the truck. Can I get the information out of the car?
Your truck says test drive.
Let me send him my address. Can you send me the address right here, sir?
No. Therefore, he wants to separate himself from this car awful quick. Like, he told me he's not affiliated, but kind of affiliated with the Charger, and he's going to ask the Cupcake people if he knows a place where he can get something to eat. So if one of you wants to come over here. He right there at the window. I don't know what he's got on. I'm not entirely sure. I'm just trying to run everything and see who's who. They're saying they just got this car from a dealership, but it's got a test drive tag on it. He's right there. The car comes back. He's right there. Yeah. The car comes back to a in Milton, Georgia. He is from College Park. The tags say test drive on it. He's saying he just picked it up. Him and his partner were picking up the car from a dealership. He's been on the phone since I got out. So I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he has. He said reckless, but all I got right now is he parked in a handicap slot.
There's a Jim Ellis thing in there.
That's what it looks like.
Hey, boss man, you are not under arrest. Just go ahead and turn around for me real quick. I'm just going to detain you, okay? This is just for my safety. Just until I get another officer on the scene, okay? I'll explain everything else in just a minute, okay? For my car, go ahead and
So I'm not arrested.
you're not arrested. You're just detained right now, okay? All right. I'm up in front of my car. I'm gonna sit you in the back of my car, man. Go get with 43, please. Just go ahead and separate your feet right here, okay? I'm just gonna double check you for weapons, all right?
Can I do one thing? Put my watch in my car?
Huh?
I put my watch in.
I'm gonna take those cuffs off you as long as everything's good in a minute. Just come this way, okay? Like I said, you're not under arrest right now. I mean, you're detained, okay?
No, I've been shot right here and my arm fucked up.
What's that?
I said I've been shot and my arm fucked up.
Your arm is fucked up?
Yeah.
Where are you hurting at, boss man?
Right here on the left one.
On a little one? Okay. Do me a favor, okay? Go ahead and just lean. I'm not going to make you sit in there, right? Go ahead. No, you turn around. Turn around. Slide your butt in and just slide straight back. Keep the pressure off that, okay? I'm going to get you out in just a minute, okay? I'll get those cuffs fixed up. I'll get another set on there, okay? '71 radio. I have the driver of the Charger detained.
Meanwhile, the officer detected a strong odor of marijuana emanating from the Charger. The driver of the Charger denied having any drugs in the car but admitted to having a Draco pistol in the back seat.
I'm good. It's just, I think there's heading over to Darley. That's where I need people now. Right here. Hey, boss man, just hang tight. I want to read something for you, okay? Like I said, you're not under arrest yet, but I'm going to ask you some questions, okay? All right? You have the right to remain silent. All right, with that being said, do you want to talk with me today?
What's going on?
Yes, I need a yes or no, boss man. Would you like to talk to me?
Yes.
Okay. All right. How much weed is in the car?
No weed in the car.
I can smell it. I'm asking, it's Chamblee, bro. I don't care about personal weed.
No weed in the car?
No weed. When's the last time you smoked?
Last night.
Last night? You smoked in the car? Is that what it is? Okay. All right, so nothing else in there? I'm going to look.
It's a weapon in there, but...
Okay, is the weapon
legit.
Yours? Is the weapon legit?
Yeah.
Okay, are you a felon?
No.
No? Okay, you got any trouble with the law?
Not a felon.
Okay, all right. Hang tight for me, okay? Where's the weapon at?
It's in the back seat.
In the back seat? Okay, what is it, pistol, rifle?
It's a Draco.
A Draco? Okay. All right, you pistol grip?
Pistol grip.
Okay, hang tight. Oh, you all right?
Yeah.
Good. So, these guys both go whipping around. This dude's got a test drive tag on him.
Got marijuana coming from that?
Yeah, you want to smell it? Skunk weed. He's got a shake on the floor too.
You want to go on that side and search?
Hmm?
You want me to go on that side and search?
Want to?
Sir.
Need some gloves? Man, I could smell that. I could smell the weed even worse now. Good God, dog. It ain't even good.
A search of the vehicle led to the discovery of identification cards and bank cards belonging to different individuals.
I don't know how they get in front of the car. Would I ride like that? It's difficult. I can't even do that.
Huh. What do you make of this?
It smells like burned marijuana, though. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think.
It's smoked.
What is that?
Well, it was in his. Well, I don't want to
That's
say
someone
it's his.
else's license, then.
Yep. I'm gonna ask him about that in a minute.
Definitely arms reach. One in Chamblee.
Yeah.
Ground, brother, ground. Ready?
Please.
What caliber is that?
7.62.
7.62.
7.62. Yeah. So he's one vehicle behind the red light at Chamblee Dunwoody, or at PIB, turning left onto Chamblee Dunwoody. There's a car in front of him stopped at a red light. He goes around the car. This one follows him. They both drive recklessly. So I go get him stopped. This guy's doing all kinds of stuff, backing up and everything. Finally, we get him going. Smell of plain odor of marijuana coming from the vehicle. I get him detained so we can get Cabin over to help Darley. I read him Miranda. He agrees to talk to me. Tells me there's a pistol grip Draco in the back, which we have at this point. Come across a second license and what's going to be financial transaction card theft, a multiple.
Oh, wow.
So that's where we're at on that.
His story over here is that he got it from the dealership. He put the dealership sales manager on the phone, Jim Ellis. They're always talking to the guy and says, why did you guys let him drive off the lot with no tag on the car? It doesn't make any sense. Y'all use these. He's like, oh, I forgot. I left it on the desk. I got a manager on the way to the scene to explain everything that's going on. But there may be, you might have some more fraudulent activity happening between the sales there and this, because it's not making a whole lot of sense. They don't typically let them ride off like that with no tag.
41, 29.
And just saying I forgot the tag on my desk. That's just kind of weird.
Yeah. And that's what, all I could see on that was test drive as he was backing up and doing his craziness. And then he, at one point, started to circle back this way. And then I think he saw Cabin pulling in behind me, and then he backed up and then went over there. So I don't know what his issue was. Yeah. So that's where we're at with this. So he's going to tote felony charges on this. I'll pull a case number and then.
In the meantime, the Tahoe's driver made a call to Jim Ellis' dealership. An employee came and tried to explain the test drive plate on the Tahoe.
Hey, I'm up the street. I'm up the street. Sam, on those two.
This dealer tag is not something they give customers.
Not ever.
So why in the world would a Jim Ellis dealership give a dealer tag to a customer? It never happens. They would never do that.
Who was involved in it?
He's the person who did the sale.
No. They're saying you cannot give a customer a dealer
He's the
tag.
person who did the sale.
They won't allow. Here's the thing. Customer in his bag.
He's
Put insurance on it. Sam told me to run the dealer tag up here. Chamblee says you cannot put a dealer tag to a customer if they're not employee of the dealership.
Read the code section. Let
me say it's true, but Sam,
we know.
And he told me he sold him the car. The deal is done. So if you sold him the car, you definitely can't give him a dealer tag. It has to be a drive-out tag with new registration. The car is still registered to the two previous owners.
He's saying the same thing.
Yeah, I know.
Here's the crazy thing. Our customer up here surrounded, and this, in Chamblee said, hey, you cannot give that customer.
Yeah, there's something not jiving with all this.
They won't. This is my other gentleman. He said, I can just grab that car and bring it back here? No. He said no.
Right now, that vehicle's not going anywhere.
We're investigating right now. It's not going anywhere.
So, if you can, we probably have to give.
Especially if you're saying you sold him the car, he owns that car. He would have to give you permission to take it back. If you're saying you sold him a car, you can't just hop in it and drive off. You say you sold him a car. That's his car.
Yeah, I'm the salesperson.
Yeah, but it's finalized to him, right?
Don.
So how are you gonna take it and just drive it back?
I'm gonna take it back to Jim Ellis.
No, you understand? It's his property. You can't just hop in and say, I'm just gonna take it back. How does that work?
I mean,
You realize this is getting shadier and shadier as we progress, right?
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
I understand. But
You should. Yeah, it's not making a whole lot of sense.
No, none at all.
This
You
is
might
like
want to have one of your jury members come up here because I'm gonna need your idea.
Yeah, that's the best idea.
I'm gonna
you
have
might want to
one
have
of
them
my
come up here.
general managers come up here. That's
Yeah.
Well, who is this dude to you?
Just somebody work at the dealership.
So you don't know him. So the other dude's your cousin.
Yeah.
The dude. What's your cousin's name? Okay. Okay. So I was just at the dealership buying this Tahoe, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And you were just following. You drove him down there.
Yeah.
Who else bought the Tahoe? Was anybody else there, or just you?
Somebody was there, but they left. I just drove.
I got you. Okay. Okay. All right, that clears that up.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but this kid has been to the dealership before with services. He said, hey, man, you know, I got Kalo to get you taken care of. I said, hey, man, we don't work on Dodge dealers.
Right.
But I can refer you down the street. They'll get your oil change and stuff like that.
A K-9 unit was summoned to inspect for drugs, and the dog alerted to the presence of drugs on the Tahoe's driver's side.
Passenger side, but he did alert on the driver's side rear door, but I mean, depending on airflow and air AC.
Okay.
So he did hit on the back.
Okay. And on this one, where did you get a positive?
Yeah, he hit a positive window.
On the
On an air scent on
Got
the
it.
car.
Okay.
Here come your detectives.
Yeah.
This gentleman's father bought 2 car stores. Okay, he owns a couple of dealerships. One he paid cash for, one the store was on the finance. Everybody didn't give him a tag, but they did give him a BVA, like a borrowed vehicle agreement. And he could drive the car until his dad could come up and sign the paperwork.
Yeah, but all the tag you gave, which is a test drive tag, and it's still registered to the 2 previous owners. It's not even registered anymore. It's still got transferred.
No, I know,
previous
because
owners.
the fact that they bought 2 car stores. One's a cash deal, one's a finance deal. We didn't print the TOP yet because we don't know what lender it's going to go through yet. We gave him a borrow vehicle agreement, and his dad's going to come and sign the paperwork. That's what happened with all of this.
So the deal is not done.
The deal is done. He's on the borrow vehicle agreement. The deal, so he's buying the car. One car is already consummated. That's the cash deal, which has a trade on it. This one we're working on financing, and his dad's going to come sign the paperwork.
So this all could have been alleviated if he would just present the paperwork?
He should have a borrowed vehicle agreement.
He told us he don't know nothing. He want to talk to that guy. He FaceTimed the dealership. He said he has no information. But at this point, we've got a positive canine alert on the car, so it's coming with us anyway.
Okay, but I don't know.
We don't need a search warrant on it.
He did.
For
It's
what?
no longer exigent or mobile.
Huh?
It's no longer mobile. It's parked in a parking spot. He's no longer able to take it away, so the exigency of an impound or any of that other stuff makes you got to get a search warrant for it.
I'm good with it. I'm good with the sniff and the search. It's all part of a continuation.
Yeah.
Based on everything that happened, I have no issues with it.
Okay.
I didn't know if I'm missing something or
As a
or
matter of
something
fact,
else.
there's actually cases where they had PC towed it to the PD, searched it, and they came back and said it's still valid.
Yeah.
Right.
Because
And
it
in
fell
this
under the
case,
exception.
Yeah.
if we take it and if for whatever reason the search warrant's denied, then at that point we lose everything.
Yeah.
So I'm good with searching it.
You good with searching it?
I'm good with searching
All right.
it. So this dude has felony, robbery.
This dude?
But I haven't run your dude yet.
I'll run him in the car. He's not going for it. Are we towing that one?
71 radio.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get to that one too.
That one.
Do I need to wait on this one to see if we're taking it?
Yeah. Wait on this one. We'll search this one real quick, but you can Just check.
We still haven't verified the ownership of this vehicle.
It's still registered to the previous owners. They're saying he's got, correct me if I'm saying, a right to drive paperwork or something, or intent to buy paperwork.
Yeah, borrowers.
Something.
Paperwork.
Go ahead.
A subsequent search revealed a firearm stashed in the center console, which the Tahoe's driver claimed belonged to his cousin.
Okay.
He's got a Glock.
Got a Glock in there?
Yeah.
Easy to find out.
371 ready. I'll get you to run another firearm for me.
Any criminal history on him yet?
You can run in the car now? 71 radio, disregard.
So dog hit right there.
On that side where I was at back
Yeah, passenger door.
So, you think you still got it on his person?
Could have been sitting in that car. Could have been where he got out, brushed against the door, seen whatever.
Yeah. He's been charged about 8 billion times, but not convicted. So, yeah, he's got a bunch on there. Willful destruction. He's got robbery. He's got battery. He's got all kinds of shit. But it's one of the cab deals. It looks like where time's expired, so just letting it ride itself out.
He's pretty good at his job, as you're trying to say.
Yeah, clearly. So the stuff he's been hooked up for has just been misdemeanor at this point. But
what about this guy?
Yeah, man.
So we're waiting on him to come back.
Or something, man.
Yeah, nothing about this
windshield fluid
makes any sense.
Windshield fluid?
Yeah. All the way from the Jim Ellis transaction. You know, Dad's going to come in and sign paperwork, the test drive tag, none of it. So he's good to go.
You just gonna let him go?
Right. What's that?
You gonna ask him if that's his gun?
Yeah. Well, you talked to him already, right?
Yeah, I've already talked to him.
Here, go ahead and do your thing, and then if he wants it, he can have it back in pieces. This long, I mean,
Yeah,
as
right
far
when
as
you sold you that paperwork.
right. Yeah, I'm clear. I'm clear. Yeah.
He said he don't know nothing about the gun in the center console. He just got the car.
So it's not his.
He said he don't know nothing about the gun. He just got the car. You can verify if you want.
Well, there's a Titleist golf ball back there, so I heard if you buy a vehicle and your dad comes to co-sign, they give you a free firearm and a golf ball. Yeah. This not yours?
Excuse me, sir?
That Glock's not yours?
No, sir.
No? Okay, so it shouldn't be in the vehicle?
That's my cousin's gun.
That's your cousin's gun?
Yep.
Okay.
He just left it there. Going to get back to
All right, so did y'all just buy that car today?
I just got it just 2 minutes ago before I got
Well, how did your cousin's gun end up in the car?
Because he was in the car with my father. My cousin just got in the car with my father before we just filled the tank up.
Okay. Okay. All right, so this belongs to somebody you know.
Yeah, that's my cousin gun. He was just in the car with my dad, but they already left. I'm supposed to be going to meet them now. But I just got pulled over.
Okay.
With the situation now clear, the driver of the Tahoe received a ticket for reckless driving. However, the Charger's driver was arrested on serious charges, including financial transaction card theft, possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony, and reckless driving.
It's his cousin's gun.
Oh, now it's his cousin.
His cousin's gun. His cousin was in the car, but somehow between the transport between Jim Ellis and this location, cousin has disappeared. So he knows whose firearm it is.
So now he don't want to tell Jim Ellis that he blamed him. I get it.
What's this? Yeah, let me go. I'm going to cut him some paper. I'm going to get, Garcia's going to transport for me. I'm going to give him charges and then send him on the way.
Is he
you good with that? Huh?
He free gun?
No, I'm about to go cut him paper, so.
Okay.
Does he actually have keys for?
Yeah, we got that.
Okay.
So explain to me the legalities of you buy the car, but you don't buy the car, but you can drive away with the car. How does that work?
This is
because I bought a lot of cars.
I'll say this too. He should have Dad's Dad's paperwork, it is with Father. And I just don't know why he didn't want to talk and just say it very easily.
Could possibly because there's a gun in the center console?
I have no idea, but
that would be my assumption based on years of training and experience.
Gotcha. You're good. Okay, thanks, sir.
You can see where we're coming from. How this whole thing look a little shady, right?
Can I say this to you? 100%. When you don't have anything wrong, just say, hey, my dad purchased the car. I was just at the dealership. I left. Paperwork is with him. I just didn't want to say too much more. I wanted you guys to be able to go through your investigation. I understand.
But
listen, I'll say this to you guys. I appreciate y'all. You know, I live right down the street. My girl and daughter literally walk down this block all the time. So, believe me when I tell you, I just didn't want to stop in what you guys had to do, because if there was some wrongdoing, I get it. I get it.
Looks like it was the beginning of wrongdoing.
I just don't know why he didn't say my dad purchased paperwork's with him. I don't know why he didn't want to just say that. And he probably made it a lot more difficult than what it should have been. So,
I mean, the whole thing just looked shady. I didn't know you could buy a car without buying it. Or leave the lot with your car without buying it.
So again,
but whatever borrower's program you guys are talking about, or however that works, what is it called?
Well, no, he had a loaner agreement onto it initially, so he could drive it over to him because paperwork is with him.
Yeah, I never. That's all.
I get it.
No one has ever let me do that. So you say, so if I go to a car lot, I can loan or buy it, and I don't have to actually go through the rest of the financing and buy it, but I can leave the lot with the car?
Well, so say you have an extended test drive for yourself.
It's like a trial period.
Correct.
Oh.
And then you bring it back.
Correct. But no. He didn't. It wasn't that he just took it and he didn't buy the vehicle. No. That
or finish the deal.
Listen, that a loaner agreement is for someone. Say someone wants to take it home, drive it around to make sure that they want this vehicle. Everything is. Then they come back and it's a done deal. That's what he had initially. Dad finished up everything because, yes, that was a go.
So he never came back to the dealership to get the paper.
Well,
No.
Listen again. I don't know why he couldn't just say my father purchased the vehicle.
Oh, yeah, we didn't get none of that.
He chose to be different.
No.
He told us he was driving over here to get something to eat.
Listen. Again, he had the loaner form to drive it. Dad was finishing up the deal. He is finishing up the deal, basically. But it's not, obviously he has insurance onto it. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can run the VIN. It already has insurance. It's under father's name. I just don't, again.
No, it's registered to 2 other people.
Oh, no. It won't register because the drive out was for today. It takes 24 hours before you'll see that.
That's what I'm saying. When we run it comes back to 2 other people.
Listen, 100%.
It ain't him.
Pre-owned. No, because it is a pre-owned, 100%. Again, you guys, my apologies. I don't understand why he just didn't want to say, hey, it just got purchased under my dad.
And then in the
I
fact
haven't
that
extended.
he intimately seems to know your salesperson. Called him by his first name, knew all about him, called him on, he knew a lot about the dude that came up with the dealer tag.
Well, no. Kalo has been the salesperson for his dad for maybe 6 years.
Which doesn't help the shadiness case.
I will say
on our end.
my sales.
He knows what's going on.
You guys, if y'all need anything, please, or you guys can come see me. General Sales Manager for Chamblee Chevrolet. I appreciate it.